What do either of you guys think about all the news coverage that's coming out in regards to policing and police activity? It seems like every other day there's something new now.
Well, yeah, I saw recently the cop in Torrance, two cops in Torrance that got indicted, Torrance, California. Uh, the crazier one to me is the one with that lady that was a secretary or worked for the police department in the Northern California police agency that was shipping fentanyl across the state lines and stuff like that. Boy, I wonder how that's going to play out. Um, but yeah, man, yeah, I noticed that Memphis incident or has kind of been real quiet. You notice they kind of burying that. Um, it's a bunch. It's a bunch.
There's a whole lot of you just be sugarcoating this shit. These police out here is ridiculous. Didn't they pay raise go up to 100,000, 100K or
I
something?
mean, different cities.
But just different. The crimes they're committing, they might as well be regular motherfuckers, and they're getting slapped on the wrist, Reds. And it's fucking ridiculous. They beating up motherfuckers. They shooting motherfuckers. Goddamn, they ain't learned. At what point do you gotta get it? The silly shit that they doing, and I've said this for years. They regular motherfucking people,
Yeah, yeah.
just like us. Everybody has a criminal mind. Everybody has thought of crossing the line, regardless of whether they was a cop, FBI, whatever fucking status you on. Everybody got that right here.
Yeah. The the percentage of bad cops
Right,
is very low.
right.
It's very low, even though all of the social media and news outlets that we currently have make it seem like it's high because they report it and we continue to see it in our face daily.
Well, they got good cops out there. Uh, you got good cops out there that shows that they're not prejudiced or whatsoever. We don't talk about the good cops because it don't sell on social media.
Yeah,
We should
yeah,
do something that shows that there are good cops out there.
yeah.
But the bullshit that's out there now is fucking ridiculous. Uh, I was almost in tears the other day when I seen this little boy walk up to the door thinking he getting his little brother
Oh yeah.
and shot him in the head twice.
Well, that's racism. That's white folks being scared of black folks. That's all it is. That's
You shoot a motherfucker in the head
a
twice.
old white man that's scared to death of black folks. It happens. It's there.
So you couldn't identify that that was a kid.
He was black,
Hmm.
and that's all there was. And some people set in their ways.
Hmm.
Hopefully, I mean, I know our younger generations is getting better because we are going to school, dating, and we interacting more. But that 85-year-old person in the South or wherever it happened, Kentucky, I think it was, or something like that. They don't. They hadn't interact now. But look at his grandson, who immediately jumped in front of him and said, "Hey, we understand him. This is how he's been. Still love him. He's my grandfather, but we don't agree with his way of thinking, and that's just because of
Where grandpa now?
if he should be in jail if he didn't bail out. We do have rights to bail in this country, thank God. But unfortunately, that's where people gonna get mad. The judicial system understands stuff like that, and they know that this a man that has some type of dementia.
I don't give a fuck what he got.
So do you put him in prison and
They put niggas in wheelchair in prison. They put niggas that got diabetes in prison.
Dementia, disease, the mind, man. Y'all go talk to somebody on Skid Row. Y'all go talk to them, man. I'm telling you, when that mind goes, it's different.
Well,
it's different.
I'm gonna tell all you motherfuckers out there that I don't like. If I ever just thought and they diagnosed me with dementia, I'm coming at you motherfuckers.
Dementia is a.
If I could get a free kill, a whole lot of motherfuckers would be dead. If that's the case, whole lot of you motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
y'all better hope I don't get dementia.
Yeah. I'm not justifying it. Don't get me wrong.
If you not.
I'm just saying I understand mental health. That's why every chance I get, I say, fuck who? Ronald Reagan. He the one that closed down all of these facilities that might have would have helped people back in the
Closed
day.
that shit down so long ago. They can reopen that shit.
Yeah, but it's affecting us now because our mental health is getting worse.
Hey, let me ask you this. I saw this too. How do you feel about Donald Trump right now?
I think he's a bigot. You know what? I always call him a bigot and a racist and all that. I think he plays that card. I honestly don't think he is one. I think he plays that card because he know he has a fan base.
But they're not portraying to be a racist right now.
Oh, I don't know.
If you vote for me, I will free Africa.
Free Africa?
Yeah.
Africa ain't no slaves.
Well, why would he say that?
I don't know. I mean, they got...
Now, he made
You can't go into another country and
Reggie
tell
made
them...
some hell of a points, though.
Oh, man.
About
he did do some things. I mean, he got credit for doing some things that Obama had put in place. You know, the First Step Act, CARE Act. That's why all these guys with laws that with all these long sentences that we thought would never... Shout out Tony Lewis. Great interview you did over there on Vlad. People like that thought they had life sentences, now getting out with 35 years.
Yeah.
And so I get that. Even though the Democrat Party and Joe Biden and Donald Trump, Obama is the ones that put it in motion, and it got signed under Donald Trump's watch. And so that's why a lot of people give him credit for, which he did not sign. So I guess ultimately he do get credit.
So if they gave him a chance to run, would you?
Oh, hell no. Just because he plays the racist card. I'm not a Republican. I don't think, I know too many of my people, and my dad used to get on me about this because I used to run around talking that Republican shit when I thought I had money and all of that. And doing good. Oh man, they want to tax everything. Man, fuck that. I'm a Republican. But that's it. Okay. How you call yourself a Republican? And they against helping people with this, helping people with that. Don't you know most of the people that you supposedly love depends on that type of, do you think they just lazy or you think that they can't do it? You have a auntie over there that's over there taking care of your cousin that's mentally retarded and handicapped. And they cut off all those aids and stuff like that where she wouldn't be able, she had to go to work. Your grandparents on this. A lot of my people grew up in the housing projects and stuff like that. How can you support something that don't look out for their best interests or want to do away with those type of government assistance?
So this why
there are a few people that's taking advantage of it.
Right.
I acknowledge that. But if it helps a percentage of people or majority of people, you want that cut out. And so it took stuff like that for me to say. So I'm just explaining why I believe in the Democratic Party.
Right.
But I have voted for a Republican president before, I think. I think I voted for one of those Bushes, to be honest. When Gore, whoever beat Gore, I voted for the other person. or it would have been Bush Jr. But yes, I'm a Democrat, you know, but I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump because he's playing. Even though everybody, oh, he did more for blacks than Obama did and all of
No,
that.
he just gangster. He just,
Yeah.
you know, they say he don't lie. He's straightforward. He lies, and he's straightforward. He do lie, but I wouldn't. I'm good on.
I'll be
all that.
honest, I don't like, but I know you and I had this discussion before. I don't like the fact of them going after a ex-president for tax evasion for $130,000. I have a problem with that.
I think they have a hidden agenda, and I think that they're using that to substitute whatever the fuck is really going on. Let's just get him for this. Now and they really don't want him to run for president again. Because
You know what? It might be a good thing because it might divide them up. Because you got conservative Republicans and then you got the radical Republicans, and that might split them up.
If he become president again, all hell's gonna break loose.
Oh yeah.
And I tell niggas, like, be like myself, stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I don't wish for that to happen at all. Don't want it to happen.
Boy, this world is coming to something a whole lot of us ain't ready for. So it's gonna come a time when, like, we killing each other. You're gonna have to turn that gun around and go out there and seek the other because it's coming.
Yeah.
I
The only
don't care
bad
what
thing
nobody
about
say.
we do have to find a president that's a Democratic
That motherfucker ain't gonna make
President.
no difference in the hood.
that's a little younger. I think we got to find a strong person because you know.
Yeah, why do all our presidents gotta be old? Why a young nigga can't run?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ain't ready to run?
Oh no.
You don't need no military background, none of that shit.
I got a felon now, so they ain't letting me in.
Well, Donald Trump is a motherfucking felon.
But he ain't gonna be
Not
able to
yet.
run if he get convicted. That's the get down. That's the whole plan. That's the plan, like you said. But
Yeah.
yeah.